Listen closely right now. You're standing on the edge of something huge. That breakthrough you've been waiting for is closer than you think. But here's the catch. It won't wait forever. Every second you hesitate, every moment you scroll past this, you're letting your power slip away, your confidence, your fire, your chance to rise and truly shine. Ask yourself, how much longer will you let doubt steal your time? How many more mornings will you wake up feeling less than you deserve? This isn't just about motivation, it's about claiming your life before it slips through your fingers. The truth is, your inner fire is ready to blaze, but only if you decide to ignite it right now. Don't let fear, hesitation, or old stories keep you stuck. This moment is yours. Choose to rise. Choose to radiate. Because if not now, when? You can't afford to scroll past this. Your breakthrough is waiting. Will you take it? You know what happens when you wake up every day without lighting your inner fire. What you really lose isn't just time, but the chance to become the woman you've always dreamed of. Welcome to Rise, Radiate Her Inner Fire, the morning routine that will not only transform your mornings, but also your confidence, your power, and the way you shine to the world. Imagine starting each day with that spark, that drive that makes you feel unstoppable, because the truth is confidence isn't something you either have or don't have. It's a skill, a habit, a conscious choice you build step by step from the moment you open your eyes. Have you ever wondered why some women seem to have their own light that makes them stand out effortlessly? That light isn't magic. It's the result of how they start their day with intention, with power, with love for themselves. And no, it's not about doing 1,000 things or having a super strict schedule. It's about connecting with your inner fire, that deep feminine motivation that pushes you to get up and say, "Today, I'm the queen of my life." Now, here's the important part. This video will guide you to create your own morning routine for confidence, one that helps you rise and radiate for real, that activates your mindset and prepares you for whatever comes your way. You see, the human mind has a natural mechanism to avoid loss more than to pursue gain. That means if you don't start caring for your confidence today, if you don't feed your fire, you're letting it quietly burn out without even realizing it. But don't worry, because here you'll learn how to avoid that loss, how to turn your mornings into the best time to build unshakable confidence. And the best part, you won't need complicated tools or miracles. Just small, feminine, powerful habits that will naturally raise your self-esteem and energy. Throughout this video, I'll share insights inspired by what I've learned in my life and career, adapted so you can use them and change your reality. Because trust me, confidence feels different when you know you're in control from the moment you wake up. So stick around, because after these first few minutes, when you start putting these habits into practice, you'll feel the change, the inner strength that will stay with you all day long. Now that we've sparked your curiosity about lighting that inner fire, let's dive deeper into what your morning routine can really do for your confidence. You see, confidence isn't just about looking good or saying the right words. It's an energy that starts from within, rooted in how you treat yourself before the world even sees you. Think about it like this. When you wake up and immediately check your phone, scrolling through endless news or social media drama, what message are you sending to your brain? It's like telling myself I'm ready to be distracted, overwhelmed, or even doubting my worth before my feet even hit the floor. But when you shift that pattern, when you choose to begin with intention, whether it's a few minutes of mindful breathing, a simple affirmation, or just appreciating your reflection, you're planting seeds of self-respect. And those seeds, they grow into what are a tree of confidence that shades everything else you do. Remember, this isn't about perfection. Some mornings you might feel on fire, others, you might feel like the flame is flickering. That's okay. The point is consistency and compassion with yourself. Your confidence builds not by never falling, but by choosing to rise and radiate every single day, no matter what. Now, let me share something. I've learned it in my own journey. When I started seeing my mornings as my power hours, moments to connect with my purpose instead of rushing into chaos, everything changed. I wasn't just preparing for the day, I was preparing myself to face it head on. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. Simple habits can shift your entire mindset. Maybe it's journaling 3 things you're grateful for, setting a clear intention like today, I will show up fearless, or even just standing in front of the mirror and telling yourself, I am enough. And here's where the feminine morning habits come into play. It's about honoring your rhythm, your emotions, your body's need for nurturing. Warm water with lemon, a stretch that wakes your muscles gently, or soft music that lifts your spirit. These aren't just wellness trends. They're tools to fuel your inner fire, to ignite that rise and radiate mindset. You might wonder, how does this really boost confidence? Because when you take time to care for yourself first, you're saying, I am worthy. That feeling of worthiness is the cornerstone of self-confidence. It's the foundation that holds your entire day together, even when challenges come knocking. Let me give you a real-world picture. Imagine 2 women facing the same tough situation, a big presentation, a challenging conversation, or a personal setback. The one who's built a morning routine for confidence walks in differently. Her posture, her tone, even her thoughts shift because she's already connected with her power before stepping out. This is the kind of strength that can't be faked, it's authentic. And it starts with you each morning choosing to fuel that fire. Remember, this video isn't just about motivation, it's about transformation. And if you stay with me, you'll uncover ways to keep that fire burning long after your morning coffee. By the way, what's coming next will show you how to protect that confidence from the distractions and doubts that try to steal it throughout your day. You'll learn to keep your mindset sharp and your spirit unbreakable. So don't go anywhere, because your rise and radiate journey is just getting started. All right, now that we've built that foundation of morning routine for confidence, let's talk about something crucial: how to keep your inner fire burning all day long. Because here's the truth, lighting your fire in the morning is only half the battle. The other half, protecting that flame from the winds of doubt, fear, and distractions that come at you nonstop. You see, every woman faces moments when her confidence wavers. It's normal. What separates those who rise and radiate from those who dim down is the mindset they carry in those moments. And that mindset, it's a muscle you can train, starting with the habits you build in your mornings. Think about women you admire, real people who inspire without needing a spotlight. Take someone like Michelle, who runs her own small business while raising 2 kids. Every morning, before the house wakes up, she spends 15 minutes in quiet reflection, focusing on what she will create that day, not what might go wrong. That simple habit gives her a calm confidence no storm can shake. Or consider Jasmine, a teacher who's faced her share of setbacks. She starts her day with a power playlist music that lifts her energy and reminds her of her strength. It's her secret weapon to stepping into her day with boldness, even when the challenges seem bigger than her. These women don't have some secret formula. They just understood one thing early on: the power of a rise and radiate mindset, that deep inner belief that no matter what, they hold the key to their own confidence. So, what does that mindset look like for you? It's about catching those negative thoughts early and turning them into fuel instead of fire extinguishers. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself, I am worthy. I am capable. I will rise. Say until your mind believes it, not because you have to, but because you deserve to. Here's where those feminine morning habits really work their magic. They aren't just rituals, they're acts of self-love. When you take time to move your body, hydrate, or breathe deeply, you're telling your nervous system, I am safe. I am supported. And when your body feels supported, your mind follows. Let me tell you, the brain is wired for patterns. That means your confidence can grow or shrink based on what you feed it first thing in the morning. A quick scroll through negative news, confidence dips. A deliberate moment of gratitude or a few affirmations, confidence rises. That's why your morning routine is more than just habits, it's a mindset reset button. When you commit to it, you don't just boost your confidence temporarily, you train yourself to rise and radiate no matter what happens later. I want you to imagine this tomorrow morning. You wake up and instead of reaching for your phone, you reach for your power. You spend just 5 minutes setting your intention. You breathe in your worth, breathe out any doubt. You smile at yourself in the mirror and say, "Today I own my light." That small moment changes everything. It shifts your entire day's trajectory because you started from a place of strength. I know it sounds simple, but trust me, the simplest things, done consistently, create the biggest transformations. And as you keep going with these habits, you'll notice something incredible. Your confidence won't just be for morning. It'll become the fuel for your decisions, your relationships, your goals. You'll start attracting opportunities and people who match your energy because confidence is magnetic. Before we move on, remember that building this inner fire motivation is a journey. It's not about instant perfection. Some days will feel harder than others, but every day you choose to rise, you're adding fuel to that fire. Coming up next, I'll share how to handle the tough days when your fire feels low, how to reignite your confidence even when life tries to put you out. You don't want to miss that. Stay right here, because we're just getting to the heart of how to make your confidence unstoppable. And now, let's get real for a moment. Confidence isn't some perfect and breakable shield. Sometimes it falters. Life throws curveballs, stress, criticism, doubts that can dim your inner fire if you're not ready. Here's the secret. Even when your confidence dips, you don't have to lose your power. You can reignite that flame. Picture this, you're having a tough day. Maybe a conversation didn't go your way, or you faced a setback that made you question your worth. It happens to everyone, even the strongest women you see shining out there. What matters is what you do next. Here's a mindset shift inspired by my own journey and the wisdom I picked up. Setbacks aren't failures. They're signals. They're your soul's way of asking you to slow down, reflect, and come back stronger. So when doubt creeps in, instead of fighting it or pushing it away, try this, acknowledge it. Say to yourself, "I see you, doubt, but you don't control me." This little act of awareness gives you back your power. It's like saying, "I'm the queen of my mind and my emotions, not this moment of fear." This ties perfectly into your feminine and morning habits. When your fire feels low, your routine isn't just about building confidence, it's about recharging your spirit. Maybe that means a longer moment of meditation, a warm cup of tea savored slowly, or even writing down what's weighing on your heart and then releasing it. Let me share something that might resonate. I know a woman named Maria. She's a creative entrepreneur who faced months of self-doubt during a big career shift. Her secret weapon, returning every morning to a simple ritual, lighting a candle, playing a song that moves her, and repeating a personal mantra that reminded her of her. That daily act didn't just bring her peace, it rebuilt her confidence brick by brick. And the beautiful part, when you care for your spirit like that, your confidence doesn't just come back, it shines brighter than before. It's important to remember your rise and radiate mindset isn't just about power, it's about resilience. It's about bouncing back, learning, and growing. Confidence isn't a straight line. It's a dance, sometimes stepping back, often moving forward. You're not alone in this. Every woman who's ever achieved something great has had moments when her fire flickered. What made them unstoppable was their commitment to rise anyway, to radiate anyway. And here's something else you need to hear. Confidence doesn't mean you won't feel fear or uncertainty. It means you won't let those feelings stop you. That's real strength. So, the next time you face a tough morning or a rough patch, remember this routine is your anchor, your way back to your inner fire. You don't have to fix everything at once. You just have to show up, day by day. Coming up next, I'm going to share some real-life examples of women who use these habits to transform not just their confidence, but their entire lives. These stories will inspire you and show that this is possible for you. So keep watching, because the best part of this journey is about to unfold. Now it's time to bring everything together to see how this journey of rising and radiating your inner fire isn't just a morning mindset, but a life-changing way of being. Confidence doesn't stop at your reflection. It spills into your decisions, your energy, your relationships, and your future. Let me ask you something. How many days have you gone through on autopilot, just surviving, not thriving? How many mornings have you skipped over your own needs, your own voice, your own power? What you do each morning either prepares you to conquer the day or sets you up to be conquered by it. That's why this isn't just a confidence boost for women, this is a reclaiming of your identity. A reminder that you don't need to wait for permission to shine. You already have everything it takes inside you. Now look, I know you're busy. I know you've got responsibilities. But so did every woman who ever decided to stop settling and start soaring. Women like Tasha, who built her confidence one sunrise at a time, choosing daily rituals that connected her with her purpose. Or Leela, who used her mornings to stop people-pleasing and start self-honoring. They didn't wait for ideal conditions. They created momentum with what they had. And that's what you're doing. Every time you show up for yourself in the morning, whether through silence, journaling, stretching, or intention, you're telling the world, I am not to be ignored. I am not to be silenced. I am here to rise. Let me leave you with one powerful reminder. Your rise and radiate mindset isn't temporary. It's transformational. You've learned how to fuel your inner fire, how to keep it burning, and how to reignite it when life tries to blow it out. But this is just the beginning. Before we close, I've got something essential for your next step. If this spoke to your souls, if something in you lit up while watching this, then the next thing you must see is our video called Women of Fierce Focus, Mastering Queens, Confidence, and Overcoming Fear. It goes even deeper into what's blocking you and how to finally break through it. It's where you learn how to hold that crown, not just wear it for a moment. Don't let the fire you've built today go unused. Now, if you felt this, if something shifted for you, subscribe, hit like. Join our community of women choosing to rise every single day. We're Wisdom Recorder, your knowledge source, and this is just the start of your transformation. You were born to shine. Let's go.